Hello, welcome to stream. How is it going? How was your weekend? It's freaking Monday. Please tell me all about your weekend whilst I continue setting up, because I definitely didn't do that yet. Man. Yeah, I was messing around with some settings before starting, and I didn't realize how fast the time would go by. that 5 minutes, either before stream starts or whenever I take a break, it's the quickest 5 minutes of my life. Oh. Weekend's been great, just taking care of my daughter, Cat. I see. I hope your cat is doing well. Your daughter. And thank you for the bits, Felix. Welcome in, dude. Meowdy, funny skunk cat man. Meowdy. Meowdy. Meowdy meow, even. Maybe. Did you have a good weekend? Yeah, it was good. Kinda uneventful, but I definitely don't mind that after the last couple of weeks. Need a little bit of a chill weekend for once. Okay, let me put my freaking tablet like here. OMG, the real Chipflake? Maybe? Or maybe I just stole his entire, like, voice and personality and art skills and everything. Okay, I think this position's good. It is immediately getting extremely hot in here though, so I might have to go and grab a fan in a sec. You ever just forget how to talk in the middle of a sentence? It's pretty cool. Pretty cool how the brain does that. Okay, I need to move chat a little bit more over so I can actually read it. That would be good. No point in streaming if you're not gonna read chat, right? Been a while, enjoy your content on YouTube, I love them. Thank you very much. Welcome in. I just started, and as regular viewers will know, I'm always a little bit... what's the word? Discombobulated. That's not the word I wanted to say, but it's a good word. At the beginning of my streams, I always need like at least 15 minutes to figure out what I'm doing, who I am, where we are, how did I get here. Thank you for the bits, Felix. You stole Chipflake's art skills just like how the aliens stole talent from the basketball players in Space Jam. So, I've actually never seen Space Jam. I know it's a disgrace, and I deeply apologize for my transgressions. I will not remedy the situation because I don't watch movies very often. No, you know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I made a list of movies to watch because there's so many of those kinds of movies that are like these classic movies that everybody's watched. So I made a list, and I'm gonna add Space Jam to the list. Space Jam. I would go through the list right now, but I'm scared that you're gonna get mad at me for these. Because I've got stuff like Kung Fu Panda. I've never seen Kung Fu Panda. I've never seen Fight Club. Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't know if people consider that one like a classic. It's just considered a really good movie. So it's there. Yeah. Whoa, animating? Indeed. Speaking of animating, I need my timeline. Boop. Let's go. Thank you for the bit. Space Jam was one of the most 90s movies to ever 90s. Understandable. I wonder if it just, like, wasn't that popular in the UK. I don't know. Any Brits in chat? Have you seen Space Jam? But yeah, I'm not really sure exactly how I'm gonna live stream the process of making this video. Because it's kind of like... I was making the storyboard for it, which you can see like very faintly here. I can't be bothered to like make it more opaque. I'm sorry. I was making the storyboard and I added in like all of the ideas that I have for it so far. And I just kind of started thinking like, I feel like this is the kind of video I can just kind of add stuff to as I go along. If that makes sense. Like I don't feel like making a really solid plan. I don't think making a really solid plan for what should happen in this video is very necessary. I'm kind of thinking of just making the stuff that I planned so far and then taking a look at it and then like using my judgment of how like crowded the screen is, I guess. To see if I want to add anything else. So this is basically like the main animation. Like usual, I'm not really gonna explain too much about what the video is about because I like to be strange and mysterious. But in short, it's kind of just like a music video. It's kind of like Bassline Cat and Jazz Cat. Oh. Movie is alright, I think. Yeah, I'm not like expecting it to be a masterpiece or anything, don't worry. I just feel like it's one of those things most people have seen, and I'm in a lot of those, I'm in those situations often where people are talking about, in this instance, Space Jam, and I can't like join in the conversation, you know? So I want to watch Space Jam for FOMO purposes. How well is your PC running when using drawing software? I've never really had an issue with the lagging. Only with my iPad I've had issues that Clip Studio Paint struggles a little bit, but that's just because I kind of go crazy on the resolution. I usually like to work with like 4K, 6K, something ridiculous. And having like a million layers as well. Oh, you know what? I forgot to tweet out the stream as well. Oopsie. You know what? You can look at this funny little animation whilst I make a tweet about stream. Okay? Okay. Let's see. Let's do like freaking, I don't know, my thumbnail, and like animating next Chipflake video. Let's go. Come say hi. Yes. Then I need the link keys. Twitch.tv/chipflake. There we go. And then the blue sky one. Wow. Post. Okay. Okay. Silly animations, thank you very much. Have a boyfriend now? Yo, congratulations. Lagging is cute. I don't know about that. Where's my remote? Here it is. Okay, so really quick, one last thing. I think I have it set up so you can hear the audio, but I don't know if I want that. Yeah, okay, I think it's fine like this. Everything's fine, don't worry. Okay, so I think I want to make this part a little bit smoother. Maybe if I put this frame here, no. I'll just see what it looks like if I put it in between here. We love in-betweens. Oh, why does my stomach hurt? That's not very good. How are you doing today? I'm okay, just very warm. It's just very warm and gross. How are you doing today? I mean, do I want it to be like right in the middle? I think I want it to be more leaning towards this frame. So it's kind of like easing out of these, easing out of this frame. Is that Chip from the super hit game Super Chipflake You? Yeah, this is that like really cool mascot character from that really cool indie game. Yeah, this is just like a fan art piece, you know. Having an intense battle with numerous large lizards while this chill art stream is in the background. Oh, probably Rain World, right? I was like, okay, that sounds vaguely video gamey. Only a little bit, though. Ah, no way. You can't just come in here and say ah. That's illegal. Ah. Only I'm allowed to say ah. Is this the stream of the boy who does streams? Maybe. Mayhaps even. I'm not entirely sure though, I'm gonna have to do some research and get back to you on that. Good Monday morning, good Monday morning. How has your guys' Monday been so far? Am I using 4? Yes I am, okay. I don't know if I want his paw to like stretch out a little bit before it goes to the next frame. I'll just see how that looks. Okay, I will leave. No. No, I was just kidding. It was a Christmas joke. Have you heard about Art Fight? I have. I've been wanting to join for like 3 years now, but there's always something going on for me in July. I'm always too busy for it. Too early to tell, but got past a little bit of writer's block yesterday, so things are looking up. Ooh. Ooh. Congrats. What do you think of Deltarune? I thought it was really cool, but I haven't played much of it because, in short, I really wanted to like 100% it, but I got stuck at a boss, and I haven't played it since. I would say that I kind of want to wait till the entire game is out and then play it all at once. But I think the entire game will be out in like 2030 or something ridiculous, right? Like it always takes a couple years for each chapter to come out. Okay, I'm back. Yay. What is Art Fight? It's a really cool little like artist event. You just sign up for it, and it's like a competition to see who can make. You get split into two teams, and it's like a competition to see who can get the most points, and you win points by making art of the characters from the other team. It's such a cool concept. I've been wanting to join for a really long time, but yeah, like I say, I never have time. I mean, I could. I mean, I don't know for sure that I won't have time, but I just feel like it would be a bit irresponsible of me to do it. Because I really don't want to get in that situation where a lot of people make art for me, but I don't have time to give it back, you know? Obviously you don't have to make art back for people who make art for you, but I would feel really bad if I didn't do it, like, at least a large portion of them. Ah. 2030 is hopeful. Bro, do you think Deltarune will still be coming out in like 2060? Imagine being... Imagine being 60 years old and you finally get to see the end of Deltarune. Meow.
Silly jumpscare. It's me again, lol, have my money, Dollarbanknote.
Dollarbanknote. Dankeschön, Wilslav. Es freut mich, dass du da bist. Vielen Dank für den Support. Vielen Dank für die Dollar. Die $5. Das hat mich daran erinnert, dass ich hier das hier vergessen habe. Ah, das sieht man gar nicht. Oh Mann. Chip, dein Arsch ist im Weg. Wo bist du? Hier. So. Nee, so. Stimmt. Aber ich mach das diesmal auf 50, glaube ich. Hier so. Und... Okay, you didn't miss much if you don't understand German. I just said thank you very much, Vilslav. How's it going? Welcome in. And what else did I say? I kind of forgot. Oh, I said, I'm glad you're here. How's it going? You reminded me that I forgot about my my dono goal. There we go. Yippee! But yeah, thank you very much for the support. I appreciate it. Chapter 5 is out next year? Really? That's not too bad. Didn't the current chapter took like 2 years, right? Or did I miss something? Does it come out every year? I mean, to be fair, Toby Fox comes across to me as the kind of person who just has like his brain is just full of stories and characters and ideas. He's probably going to be making games for the rest of his life. And they're all gonna be like Deltarune, Undertale related. Let's see how this looks so far, actually. You know what? I know I've made... How many is this? Like 15 frames already, but I'm getting the urge to remake this. I just feel like I've kind of made it too complicated in some places. I want to remake it. I don't know. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna keep it. I'm not gonna delete it. But I will try remaking it. Ooh, chapter 3 and 4 took almost 4 years. Okay, I am a little like... I know like a lot about Deltarune and stuff, but I don't know that much. Did chapter 4, 3 and 4 come out at the same time? And is that how the rest of the game is gonna go as well? Like he always drops 2 chapters at once? Okay, let me put my frame rate back to 2 for now. Beep 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 beep. Bitty bitty bitty. Hi, quote. Ah. Toby Fox becomes immortal just to keep releasing new Deltarune chapters. Not gonna lie, Toby Fox, to me, he comes across as the kind of person who would like... When he actually dies, he's gonna have somebody else pretend to be him, so it seems like he's literally alive, like immortal. So he it literally seems like he's immortal. And every time the new Toby Fox dies, they instate another Toby Fox to replace them. What am I doing? Why can't I change this? There we go. Wait. What is that? Oh, I'm confusing myself, bro. Three and 4 at the same time, 5 will be by itself. Chapter 1 came out in 2018, Chapter 2 came out in 2021. Okay. Is there a known reason why they released 3 and 4 at the same time? Why are we talking about Undertale, Deltarune, Toby Fox? Cause one person asked me what I think of Deltarune. The Santa Claus, but for Toby Fox, the Toby Claus. Indeed. Okay, I'm gonna name this Old Dance. And what is this folder? There's nothing in it. Oh, okay, I think I see what I did. This is the folder I made for... Wait, but there's nothing in there. What? Okay, I mean, I don't need this folder. I only need this one. What? Where did this come from? Huh? Okay, I mean, I don't... Okay. This is why we name folders. This is the guide I made for my for the curves. So I'm gonna name it curves guide and I'm gonna lock it. And I'm gonna color it in blue as well. I'm gonna color the old dance in red. There we go. I'm gonna lock the old dance as well. And now I can make a new folder. I'm gonna name it new dance. Thank you for the bits. Have you ever played any of the Burger King video games for Xbox? I did not know there were Burger King games. Not that I'm particularly surprised. But I didn't grow up with the Xbox actually, so there's a lot of Xbox games I have not played. We. Originally chapter 3 to 5 were all going to be released together, but the fandom started starving. Interesting. Oh, do you think... Does that mean they were planning to release, like, every single chapter after 1 and 2, like, together? But it just took so long that they were like, what if we just release 3 and 4 next? Or already, I mean. Now, why can't I assign a frame here? I don't understand. What is the problem? I can put number 2 there, but not number 1? What? Oh, I think I messed something up. Wait, no, it doesn't make sense. Because I changed my frame rate from 8 to 2. But you can divide 8 by 2, so I don't see what the issue with my timeline is right now. Car tire? True. True story. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, then I'm just gonna name this one number 1 then. Sure, whatever, it's fine. Why there's so many layers in here? I don't... Line. Sketch. There we go. I misspelled them, but it's fine. Anywho, looking forward to what you come up with for this video for, you know, reasons. I have some really cool ideas for it, I'm really excited. I feel like I say this a lot, but... for this one, I was really like... I don't know, for Baseline Cat and for Jazz Cat, I kinda just sat down and like listened to the music and I drew stuff on the timeline and then I animated it. But for this one I was like, okay, it's like... It's the Vaporwave genre. What do we associate with that genre? What's like... Because Vaporwave has such a like distinct aesthetic, I really wanted to portray that in the animation itself. And like just this general like nostalgia feeling, I suppose. And I came up with some very cool, fun ideas that I'm excited to implement. Baseline cat is peak. Thank you. I agree, especially the music. Bow 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 bow. Bow 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 bow. Just woke up and smiled when I saw you live. No. Don't be wholesome. Don't be wholesome. Being wholesome is illegal in the stream. Also said the writing was done 7 years ago. I mean, nah, I can, that checks out, I feel like, because it's like, I don't know, writing, it's not that it's not a lot of work as well. But, you know, making your story into a freaking game, like, that's gonna take a while. Oh, you know, I'm glad to hear that he wrote the entire story already, though, and it's not like he wrote a couple chapters, made them into a game, and then it's like, okay, what do I do next, you know, kind of thing. I feel like you can often tell when a game or a series or something does that they didn't actually have the ending planned out until after a couple episodes or games came out, you know. Not that that's necessarily always a bad thing. Thank you for the unshrimp reminder, by the way. Oh, stream for evil people only. Yes, exactly. It's a cat-coded stream, therefore evil only. I feel like I had a dream about a cat last night. I can't quite remember what happened though. I think there was a cute cat. Toby is the chosen one with the burden of knowledge. Oh my god, yeah. Like writing a story, especially if you're really proud of it, and then you can't like tell anyone what happens because you have to wait like a decade until you're finished making it into a game. Yeah, no, I will always have respect for people who work for years and years and years on a project and they still have passion for it. Cause I'm really annoying and I get very easily bored, I guess, when I'm working too long on one project. No, I don't know. I don't think I would call it boredom actually. I think it's more like my perfectionism starts to kick in. And I mean, you just saw it. If I look at something for too long, I get the urge to remake it. So I kind of have to like force myself to be done with something. Otherwise, I'll just be making it for the rest of my life, over and over and over again. Just starting over constantly. But I like constantly have new ideas forming in my head as well. I always have this urge to like make new things. Kinda why my, you know, my art style, my content style, everything is just constantly changing with me. Meow 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 meow. Yo, what's happening, Rick? Did you get summoned by our discussion about Deltarune? I have no idea how the Two Kinds creator's been working on the same comic for 21 years? Has it really been that long? That's wild. The guy who wrote, I always forget what it's called. Is that like... It's like a post-apocalyptic, webcomic about, like, people can get mutated and they turn into furries. Like anthro animals. I don't know why I always forget what it's called. It's like one word. Well, yeah, that's another webcomic that's been going on for years, and it's still going. It's wild. And the frickin' and like the art style and everything, like you can see the improvement in the artist's like skills in general, but like the style is still using the same style for the entire thing. Bro, I would explode. OMG, you were discussing Deltarune. Yeah. One person asked me what I think about Deltarune, and it started a whole discussion about, like, how long is it gonna take until it's done? What did Toby Fox want to release the entire game at once, but then he realized it would take, like, 10 years and everybody would be really sad? Etc, etc. Although I do feel like I get into Deltarune / Undertale discussions quite a lot on my streams. There's always somebody asking me what I think about it. Your model looks great. Thank you very much. I'm very happy with how it turned out. Yeah, I don't know, the webcomic I'm talking about, it's a little bit obscure. So I wouldn't really be surprised if nobody knows it. Let me see if I still... Because I didn't finish reading it. End Town, that's what it's called. End Town. Frickin' amazing webcomic series, by the way. Highly recommend. It's just ridiculously long and it's still going. It's very, very underrated in my opinion though. I really like it. Deltarune is so peak. Yeah, I've only played halfway through chapter 1. And I already agree with that. I don't know. I'm definitely gonna play the rest eventually, I just don't know. I don't know when. I'm still kind of playing with the idea of streaming it. But I don't know. Because sometimes with heavily story-based games like that, I kind of want to like play by myself so I can get really, what's the word? Invested. Really immersed. There it is. Immersed in it. When I stream, I like do the thing where like a character dies, and I'm like, oh, that's not very good. Like I almost like take it a little bit less seriously because I'm streaming. There was a fanfiction about Silver the Hedgehog working at Pizza Hut that got hit over 1,000 chapters. I don't know if it's still going, but I hope it is. That's actually amazing. Yeah, like me personally, I don't know if I could ever do that, but I always admired people who have those ridiculously long projects. Also, one thing I was thinking of doing with this animation, because I want to use this like pixel art brush, but I'm kind of thinking about making the canvas even smaller so you can see the pixels better. At the same time though, I do kind of like, I don't know, I do kind of like how this looks. I don't know. I've definitely cried on stream a few times during emotional games. Deltarune has already made me cry twice. Aww. Yeah, I've never cried on stream yet. And like I say, I don't know if it's because I do the thing where I like subconsciously take it less seriously because I'm streaming. Or if the games themselves just like didn't hit me in that way. Because a lot of people say that they cried during Stray and during One Shot, which are two games that I've streamed. I didn't completely finish One Shot, to be fair. Maybe the really sad ending is coming up. Hello, chat and Chip. Hello. Welcome in. Stray made me cry. Call me soft. I don't care. I don't know, like, I don't think it makes you... I don't think it's a bad thing to cry at a game. Like, don't get me wrong, I was frickin' bowling. Like, I've been playing, I've been playing Nier Automata recently. And I was frickin' bowling at the first ending. And then you play the game again as a different character. And then you see the ending again, and then I was like, I was bawling again for the second time, even though I've already seen the ending before. And for the bits, you didn't finish one shot because you didn't get to the secret part where you get 2 shots. See, that's the thing. Apparently, you do get 2 shots because maybe they should have renamed the new version 2 Shot. So once you finish, you can play it again, get the bonus content. It's literally 2 shot. At least 2 shots. Are you attached to Nico yet? Bro, like, I was attached to Nico within like 5 seconds. And I finally understand why everybody has Nico profile pictures on YouTube. In my YouTube comments. But yeah, I don't know. I cry more at like media, like music and sad stories and stuff like that, than I do like in real life when something bad happens to me. Ending of Garden Story made me cry. I don't think I've heard of that game. Garden Story? How are you doing in this fine time zone? I am dying because it is very warm. Like, it's not just warm, but it's ridiculously humid as well. Stretch? Okay. Ooh. Oh yeah, Nier Automata. Isn't that the game full of existential dread and a robot lady with a nice butt? Several of them. Several of them. Yeah, it's like, it's a cool story, but there's a lot of sad stuff. Really interesting, like, concept though. I don't know, I didn't finish it yet, so don't spoil please, but I find that, like, the first twist, I guess, that comes in the story, it's a really interesting concept. Just trying to remember what the most recent piece of media made me cry, and it's The Amazing Digital Circus. Really, that's serious. Like, okay, I'm really sorry, but I still haven't watched it. But that series, like, what I know of it, it doesn't come across to me as the kind of series that has, like, sad stuff in it. So that's a little surprising to hear. What? It's freezing here? Really? Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's like ridiculously hot. Let me see what the temperature is. Greetings from Sweden? Yo, it's probably not too hot there either, is it? Let's see what the temperature is. 29 degrees. Although it is gonna break 30 later. Oh. 29 Celsius in Fahrenheit. That's 84 degrees Fahrenheit. What is 100 Fahrenheit in Celsius? Like 37, I think? Yeah. Basically 38. Oh, it's gonna be 35 on Wednesday, bro. I'm gonna die. I'm literally gonna die. I'm not leaving the house on Wednesday. 35 Celsius is 95 Fahrenheit, by the way. Oh. That's how whimsical it started. TADC is getting surprisingly dark. I guess that's not too surprising of Glitch. The animation studio. There's a weird cat in the bottom right. No. Been consistently 100 here already. Yeah, that's why I looked up what that is in Celsius. Sorry for the phone noises, by the way, if you can hear that. Family members in the hospital right now. It's nothing like super serious, but I just want to like be updated on what's going on. But yeah, the really like bad thing about it being over 30 degrees here is for one, we get extremely humid summers, extremely humid heat, and generally humid heat feels warmer than dry heat. And the second issue is that air conditioning is not standard here. Like, I'm gonna grab my little desk fan in a sec. But other than that, I don't have anything to keep me cool. I usually take like an ice pack and put it on my neck, or drink like ice cold water and stuff. But yeah, no air conditioning. Thank you so much for the sub, by the way. Yada Bomba Live. I appreciate it. Welcome in. How's it going? What have you been up to today? Leaving the conversation because I only know Fahrenheit. What was it? 30 is like 84, I think? I just looked it up and I already forgot. Love your stuff so much, you're awesome. Thank you so much, I appreciate it. Welcome in. Good, but I missed Dokumi. Man. It was cool. I mean, I was literally at my booth for the entire time. Like I went to pee a handful of times. That was the only time I left my booth, so I don't know how good the con itself was. There was no AC when I visited Seattle in July last year and I panicked. They don't have AC in Seattle? What? How's your drawing of animation? It's fine, I don't know, I looked at the thing I spent, wait, let me see. I need the information tab, yeah. The thing I spent like 4 hours on, I decided that I don't like it anymore, so I'm redoing it. Your likeness is being used on character AI, both you and the person and Chip. Yeah, I'm aware. I don't know. First of all, I don't know what you can do about that, and I also like don't have the energy to do anything about it, to be honest. Thank you though. Entering the conversation because I only know Celsius. I feel like I'm starting to kind of get an idea of the conversion from Celsius to Fahrenheit. Knowing that 100 is 38 is a good starting point. Saw Seattle mentioned. Yeah, Seattle doesn't have air conditioning, question mark. What's the temperature in Seattle right now? Let's see. Seattle. I spelled Seattle with 2 L's. Apparently it's 16 degrees Celsius right now. Okay, I mean, why would you need AC if it's that cool? That's cooler than here. Okay, I don't know why I thought Seattle was like really warm. Apologies for my Americanness, I regret it. As a former Brit, I feel that. No, let me do the fluff and stuff later. Fluff and stuff. Was abnormally hot there when I visited. Yeah, okay, I guess it's kind of similar to here then, where they don't usually get really hot temperatures, and that's why there's no standardized AC. But yeah, I'm gonna go grab my fan and a cold drink really quick. So I'll be right back.
No. No. No.
Welcome back. Thank you for your patience. I did just realize something. It's like really early in the morning in Seattle right now. I briefly forgot the time zones are a thing, which is why it's so cold right now. But apparently it's gonna peak at 27 today, which is still less than here. But yeah. But yeah. Hi Chip, hi. Welcome back. Oh. 22 degrees in Denmark. That's kind of warmer than I expected, to be honest, for being so north. Thank you for the bits. It's 8 AM here. Bro, at 8 AM I like I can't watch a live stream. My brain needs like my brain only fully wakes up after 12 PM. Okay. Let's do 2? 3. Let's do 3 for the details. 3 pixels. Oh yeah, my I should probably turn my fan on. Yo, is it about Teufel? Thank you so much for the frickin' resub. You legend. Thank you for donating your Prime sub to me. Very nice of you. Oh, oh, that's better. I do apologize if you can't hear the fan noise. But I think a cheeky little whir in the background is a little bit better than me dying. I think it's also so hot because the sun is shining on my window right now. It's coming over to my office and it's shining right in my window. So it's turning into a greenhouse. It's pretty cool. Oh, I gotta fix the position of my chip head part. We actually do that right now. Where is it? Overlay? Okay, no, I'm gonna do it off stream, sorry. Remember watching some of your videos as a kid? You know what? As a 27-year-old, it really doesn't feel like that long since I started making videos. So whenever people are like, yo, so like I used to be a child and now I'm an adult. And I've been watching your videos the entire time. It's like, what? What do you mean? Is that a Chipflake I see online? Maybe? Need your opinion? Thinking about incorporating AI in my creative workload, but just as a tool and not replacing creating stuff itself. What do you think? I'm gonna be totally honest. I feel like I don't have a solid enough opinion on like AI as a whole to give good advice on that. Like I still, it's always like that kind of thing where it's like there are situations where it's like useful and helpful and not immoral, not particularly immoral. But I don't know like where the line is exactly, like where's the point where it's like, no, you shouldn't use it at all for this, for XYZ. I don't know. I don't know enough about the topic. My apologies. Wait, I need to do the fluff later. I can add in this though. And this. And oh yeah, somebody redeemed a stretch before I went on my break as well, so I'm gonna do that now. Ooh. It's been 11 years since you started. Bro, I can't believe it's been 52 years since I started my YouTube channel. Hello? Hi, welcome in. What app are you on? I need to know. I want to stream on. Well, I'm using Clip Studio Paint, but you can literally use any program. All you need is something to stream it with, such as OBS, which is a free open source program and is very cool and epic. Literally, bro, literally just download OBS, look up how to stream, and just do it, bro. Like, trust me, just do it. Don't fall into that. Don't fall into the trap of being like, oh, but I need a VTuber model first. I need high-tech microphone. I need overlay animations. Just freaking do it, bro. Like, you should see my very first streams. They were as bare bones as hell, and you know, just do it, bro. Just do it. What's the animation about? It's about Chip being cute and doing a dance. Is OBS available on mobile? I don't know, actually. I've never streamed from mobile, so you probably gotta, like, look that up yourself. You're probably the first furry YouTuber I watched. Not incredibly furry, I don't know. But one of my first exposures to the fandom. I always found that really interesting. Cause, like, don't get me wrong, I'm not, like, the kind of person who denies being a furry. But my content has definitely always been, like, furry adjacent at most. By design. Like, I always wanted it to be... I always wanted my channel to be, like, you don't have to be a furry to watch this, you know what I mean? It's kind of just like cute cat. So I always kind of wondered how people got from my channel to the furry fandom. Do you know what I mean? Where's the rest of my sketch for the dance? Don't tell me I deleted it. Or did I never make it in the first place? Can start with a PNG too. Yeah. Freaking, I don't know how to pronounce it. VidoTube is a free, PNG tuber application. Really freaking cool for being a free program. And, that's also, also what I used a couple of years ago. I've evolved. I've evolved from literally blank stream, literally just my program and my voice, to having overlay animations, having like little graphics on screen, PNG tuber, and then eventually I made my own VTuber model. So yeah, always just freaking, you gotta just freaking start, bro. Talked about this a little bit on last stream as well, but meow. But I think the most important part about if you want to be a streamer is, the most important thing is getting into the habit of streaming first. So, you know, you can wait until you have like all of these crazy graphics and stuff, but like, are you actually going to use it? Are you actually going to start doing that? And are you actually going to use them once you have them? Is half furry also okay? Everybody's okay. I mean, same with me, like, same with this channel, the streaming channel. I'm not trying to be like a furry streamer. I'm just a streamer who happens to be a furry. Meow 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 meow. Yeah, I guess I deleted my old sketch by accident. I mean, I could also use the old dance animation as a reference. But I don't know. I think I want to make new keyframes. Me meow, me meow. Just wondering, do you know the game Tabs? Are you saying a game that is called Tabs? Because I have no idea what that is. I think for the end frame, I think I want him to be like that. I don't know, or maybe more leaned over actually. Wait, be gone. Disgusting. Thank you for the bits. Another thing to consider about streaming is that if you already have a big following online, you probably won't have a big audience to use all the fancy stuff in your streams when you're just starting out. That is another very good point. Yeah, I do feel like a lot of people are like, okay, I'm gonna like go crazy with the visuals on my stream, and it's gonna look really cool and epic and nice and stuff, and then they start streaming and they have no viewers, and they're like, oh man, and they lose all their motivation. He's like, yeah, it's notoriously hard to get viewers in the beginning when you're a streamer, like, even if you have like these crazy visuals and everything. Despite being extremely furry, my music is not furry music compared to many other furry producers. Bro, it's funny you say that. I've actually been thinking about that a lot recently. Like, what does the term furry music mean? It seems like it means something different for everybody. Like, does it mean music that is made by someone who is a furry? Or does it have to have something, like, specifically furry about it, like lyrics that are about animals, for example? Or album art that has animals in it? Because I don't know, I would kind of argue that just by being made by a furry, even if the song itself doesn't reference animals at all, just because the person who made it is a furry, then it has some kind of furry influence that makes it furry music, in my opinion. So I don't know, I guess I would consider your music furry music, Convexity. Even if it doesn't seem like you consider it to be furry music yourself. I mean, to be fair, like, even the freaking word furry has such, like, it depends so much on the person. Everybody else seems to have a different definition, a slightly different definition for it. Ah. Thank you for the cheer, Yuki. What the flip? Ah, take it, you're so fluffy and cute. God, I got the plushie at Dokumi. Oh, you were at Dokumi. Nice. Well, thank you for coming to my booth. I appreciate it. And thank you so much for the bits. Thank you for coming by my stream. Oh, I don't know about this. Be gone. Wah, wah, wah. The only furry thing about my music is the logo, and it's similar, a similar logo to folks like Fox Stevenson, who are definitely not furries. I don't know. Do we know? Maybe Fox Stevenson is secretly a furry. But yeah, I get that. I think you're definitely not the kind of person who comes to mind when people think about furry music. And yeah, I guess you're kind of in the similar boat to me, to where I'm a furry, but my content is not made like specifically to cater towards that. Ah. Fox Stevenson's persona is a wolf. Yeah, so Fox Stevenson actually loves wolves. That's his favorite animal. Wish I could see Twitch chat. Yeah, I've like thought about that a lot, if I should do like a combined chat on stream. But I'm always really paranoid about people like writing not terms of service friendly stuff in chat. And then that thing is like on my screen, you know, on my stream. Because humans don't explicitly make human music, talking about how great it is to be human. So there's an argument to be made that furry music doesn't have to be explicitly about furries. Yeah, I mean, like I said earlier, personally, I feel like that if it's like such a big part of your life, especially, that has an influence on your music in some way. It doesn't necessarily have to be really like obvious influence. But yeah, that's personally why I consider why my definition of furry music is music that's made by a furry. Don't you have any moderators? I do, but I don't like, you know, they're just like volunteering, right? So I feel bad about that, and I don't want them to like have to like worry about, oh, I need to moderate so that nothing bad shows up on the stream, you know what I mean? You know, I keep like doing the same thing. I want it to be more like this, like maybe his paws in the air. See, I mean, I don't know, maybe you can tell, but I was a little bit inspired by the Hat in Time dance with this animation. So I just want to make sure that I'm not like directly copying it. So I'm gonna look it up real quick. Only influence being a furry on my music is making me basically the best producer on earth. Yes. Okay, Hat in Time dance. Yeah, cause like in the Hat in Time dance, she's like has her arms in the air, kind of like this, with like spread fingers. But I think if he's kind of like leaning like this, it's not like it couldn't be interpreted as a direct copy, so I think I'm good. Best mods are the ones who bully you. It's really funny because all of my mods are so nice. Because I usually just like mod my friends. Hat and Time mentioned. Yeah, there's another game I need to play. Yo, thank you for the donut, Jose. Appreciate it, dude. Why is your message not showing up for me? Need to refresh YouTube real quick. Your tab just crashed. Wow. How quaint. I don't know why I always have problems with YouTube while I'm streaming. Thanks for the bits. Sometimes it's fun to bully you in a light-hearted way. Yeah, I think I'm like a year ago I was always like, no, don't bully me, no. But now I'm kinda like used to it. Anyway, well, I gotta go move apartments. Have a good one. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you for stopping by and providing some fun insights into our discussions today. Have fun moving. I gotta sneeze. That was an intense sneeze. Now I'm tired. You ever get like exhausted from a sneeze? Now I forgot what I was gonna say. Why did you mute? It probably would have sounded extremely scuffed if I didn't mute. I think you should be thankful that I muted. Thank you for the blesses anyway. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, even though I haven't played Hat in Time, I think it's good. I think it's very similar to Super Chipflake U, like just based on what I've seen and what I know about the gameplay. Because I've been trying to think this whole time. Whenever somebody asks me like, what genre is Super Chipflake U and like what games is it similar to, I never know what to answer with. Other than like Banjo-Kazooie, maybe? It's like Banjo-Kazooie but without enemies. Are there enemies in Banjo-Kazooie? But I think Hat in Time doesn't have any enemies, does it? Is Hat in Time like a puzzle game? I don't think you do like quests and stuff. You're a poo-poo head? Oh my god. How could you do this to me? I'm gonna stop streaming forever now. It's so excited, thank you. I'm glad. I'm also really excited. I wish it was done already so I could play it every single day. Okay, do I want his like other leg to be up in this frame? Yeah, so it'll kind of be like that. Yeah, I think I like that. Hat in Time does? Oh, okay. So like the best way I can describe it is like, it's like an open world, so you can go wherever you want, whenever you want, basically. And you do quests. You do quests and you collect stuff. That's the best way I can describe it. Like, personally, I can't think of a game that's exactly like that. Like maybe there is one that does exist that's exactly like that. But I don't know. 3D platformer without platforms. It does have platforms though. It has platforming, but platforming's not the main part of it, I guess is what you could say. Yeah, it's like an open world RPG without enemies. There'll be an event stream for Super Chipflake U in English. Indeed, there will. I don't know when yet. When I know, you will know. Don't worry. I will make sure to never shut up about it. Cause basically, for context, we did a the game devs did a fundraiser. Well, not fun. Yeah, fundraiser is a good word. Fundraiser stream for my game, Chipflake U, to raise a bit more money for the last like stretch of the game's development. But it was in German because they're a German company studio. But we want to do an English version that will probably be hosted on my channel. We're just not sure, like, it's probably most definitely gonna be in July. We're just kind of figuring out, like, if I want to travel to the studio, which is in Hamburg, which is like 4 hours, 5 hours away. Like if I want to travel there and we do it in person, or if we just do it like remotely, not really sure yet. How good is your German? It's fine. I'd say it's fine. I can survive in Germany, I can have conversations with people, but it's very obvious that I'm not German, I'll just say that. I'm not quite at the level that I want to be. I'd say it's still like kind of... It's still a bit difficult for me to speak German. It doesn't come like as naturally as I want it to, that's how I would say. Yep, not German. Ben Zimmerman is such a good composer. I 100% agree with that. I freaking love the music in the game so far. Will there be an album release of the soundtrack? I'll buy 3. It's funny you say that because he literally contacted me like yesterday about making a cover art for that album. So yes. So like me with English. Maybe. We need a superhero named German. Okay, is he like creating germs or getting rid of them? Because like a superhero implies that he's getting rid of them. But the name, if I hear the name German, I think it's a man who's like made of germs. He's creating them and putting them in people's bodies. Thank you for the unshrimp reminder, by the way. Oh, I'm sweating so hard, bro. I'm dying. I'm deceased. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, are any of you working on any projects right now whilst watching stream? If so, feel free to share. I am always curious. 34 degrees. Yeah, it's oh, my partner messaged me. No. They asked me if I wanted something from the bakery, but that was like 20 minutes ago, so... What do you think? Do you think they're gonna get me something anyway, or... Oh yeah, I wanted to see what temperature it was here. All I know is it's gonna be 35 degrees here on Wednesday, and I'm gonna die. I'm gonna, like... evaporate. It's 31 degrees right now. In my un-air-conditioned office, in which the sun is shining directly onto my on my window. So I'm like living in like a little greenhouse right now. It's pretty cool. I think when I go take a break at 4, I'll probably get like an ice pack and put it on my neck. Yo, they got me a kebab thing. I wrote, hell yeah. Bro, do not only 31 me. Shut up. We don't have air conditioning and it's extremely humid, okay? Wait, let me look up the humidity. 43% humidity. Air quality good. Okay, that's good, that's good. Working on a cosplay, Blitzo from Helluva Boss. That's awesome. Dude, there was so many Helluva Boss and Hospital Hotel cosplayers at Dokumi. They were freaking like amazing. Like the amount of detail people put into their... I mean, I guess they kind of have to because the characters aren't that detailed. But I don't know, I'm not like a huge fan of Helluva Boss or anything, but seeing the characters being portrayed in real life by cosplayers, they always look amazing. Literally every time. Thank you for the bits, by the way. Did I miss one earlier? Oh yeah, I did, sorry. You have my undivided attention. What was that in reference to? I'm sorry. You don't have my undivided attention, apparently. You could make yourself a poor man's air conditioner with a styrofoam cooler, a fan, and some ice. What is a styrofoam cooler? 20 Lunas? Oh, I wish. I didn't see one Luna cosplay. That was very sad. Maybe it's Eurofurence. I'll see some Luna cosplayers. But yeah, usually those like usually those coolers that use like water and melted ice and stuff usually aren't very good for keeping you cool in humid weather, because it just makes it more humid. How do you have a ton of Helluva Boss cosplays and no Lunas? Okay, now that you say that, I think I actually only saw Husband Hotel cosplays. Yeah. My apologies. Thank you for the bits. A styrofoam cooler is a cooler made of styrofoam. Also, I said you have my undivided attention when you asked if we're working on anything while you stream. That makes sense. That makes lots of sense. Thank you for the clarification anyway, though. Yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with this as a concept. So, I am going to use this as a guide so that he stays on model. I have been very bad at keeping my characters on model when I animate. That's something I've been trying to work on. Just like the show, it's why I stopped watching. Do they really, like, not use Luna very much anymore in Helluva Boss? That's so sad, she's literally the best character. And I feel like the most popular character as well. I mean, maybe that speaks more for the kinds of people I hang out with, but have you ever played Punch Out? Nope. Okay, if I want to make him like actually on model, I could also draw it over here and then like flip it later. I was thinking of making him taller because his body's like kind of squished here, but if he's leaning over anyway, it's not like he would get that much taller, so if I do it somewhere like around here, I think that would make sense. About Rhythm Heaven? I played like the first level of the DS one, if I'm thinking of the correct series. Yeah. Luna almost never appears, but I'm also like 5 to 6 episodes behind and don't care to catch up. I do know there was like a... Wait, was it? There was like that one episode where Luna was in it, but she didn't have any lines. Because the voice actress was like ill or something for a while. But I think like after that she gets like, she goes back to normal. I don't know what the last episode I watched was. Let me actually look that up. I'm also not caught up on it. Because of course I'm not. They're on episode 12. There's a season finale. Yeah, I definitely haven't seen that. 9, I haven't seen that. I haven't seen 8. I've definitely watched season 2 though, I think. Oh, the camping episodes. I think I watched that. Yeah. Just like episode 5. Where's 6 and 7? Seven. That looks familiar. I think I watched 7. I think 7 was actually the last episode I watched of season 2. So yeah, I'm pretty behind as well. I'm so like, I don't know, I like Helluva Boss, but I don't like it that much, you know? There's a lot of really good stuff in it, and there's also a lot of really mid stuff in it. And I mean like actually mid, not mid as in bad, mid as in average. Does running count as a project? A project for your health, I suppose. That's a cool idea though. I never thought about listening to a live stream while running. Probably helps like take your mind off of the pain. Yeah, I'm not interested in making a Discord server, I'm sorry. It's a little bit too like I love it when I think of the German word before the English word. Let's Google it. Anstrengend. Exhausting, strenuous, is a little bit too strenuous for me. I already struggle to like respond to my friends on Discord. I would spontaneously combust if I would have to look after a Discord server as well. And yeah, I know a lot of creators have Discord servers that they don't even use, but I feel like that's kind of stupid. Like, I don't know. I mean, okay, it's not stupid. Because I think, you know, most people probably just want like a community place. They don't necessarily use it because the creator themselves uses it. But yeah, it's just not something I personally want. Hope that makes sense. Thank you for the bits. Can we please get a mouth reveal? Only because you said please. Ah! See, that's what happens when you are very polite. Luna's cool. I wanted to make a cosplay of her or one of the other characters, but I thought Blitzer would be easier to do. And this is my first cosplay I'm making. That's a very elaborate cosplay for your very first cosplay, but I respect it. I've been thinking a lot about like, because I really wanted to cosplay at Dokumi, because Dokumi is a very like, I guess it's mostly an anime convention, but it's also for like general nerdy stuff, I suppose you could say. And I actually thought about it really early on. It's not like last year where I ran out of time. But I just couldn't think of anybody to cosplay as. Like, I can't think of a character that I feel like I would enjoy cosplaying as. Full stop, yeah, that's the end of the sentence. I've been kind of thinking of maybe doing a 9S from Nier Automata. I got the icy blue eyes for it, so thank you. You're very welcome. Thank you for the bits as well. Can cosplay as the Invisible Man and just not show up. Or you cosplay as the Invisible Man, just walk around with like a camouflage blanket over you. Oh. I need like a line for the ground. That's another thing I always do subconsciously. Is I never solidify where the ground is. And my characters are like floating around. Wait, I gotta cough. Ah. Meow. Do you watch Initial D? I've watched like I've watched a lot of it and I have opinions. I really like the races and stuff in Initial D. And the car stuff is really cool and exciting and genuinely really well done for the time. But what I hate about Initial D is the frickin' like teenage drama. The thing is, the characters act like so... They act so realistically like teenagers. Which is not... Which I can't say for most anime that has a teenage cast. Like, most of the time the characters are like, I'm 14, but then they act like a freaking like 25-year-old. Not with Initial D. The characters are 16, I think, and they act like it. They're really freaking annoying, and they're really... There's like this freaking romance subplot, and it's the most painful thing to watch. That's kind of the thing that put me off watching Initial D. And now, like, I always planned to finish watching it. I just never got around to it, and now it's been so long that I kind of forgot everything that happened, but I don't want to rewatch it, you know? I have a friend who loves Eurobeat and hates the soundtrack of Initial D? Really? Bro, the music is like the best part. I think I'm gonna go take my break now, actually. I gotta go open the door real quick anyway, so be right back. Okay, so this is really important, okay? Like, practically the fate of the universe depends on this, so make sure you listen very carefully. So basically, you get in the car, and you push the clutch. That's the pedal on the left, not the one in the middle. Though you need to push that too. Might be one of the most important parts. Okay, got it? Yup. That's 350. I just gotta eat my food thing real quick. It's pretty good. Pretty tasty. Robot side plot of Initial D is a bit jarring to watch, I can agree. The best way is just to wing it to the episode you last remember stuff happening again. That's what I did last time. I took a long break from watching it. I don't know. Like, I don't know if I would say it's jarring, like, it's just when I see those sections, I feel like, damn, I am not the target audience. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not, because it's like, I don't know. It's kind of admirable in a way how, like, accurately the characters act like teenagers in those, like, romance situations. In the kind of way that, like, I want, like, other teenage boys to watch it and be like, huh, so that's not how you're supposed to act, you know what I mean? But, like, being an adult and watching it, you just constantly in your head like, bro, just talk to her, bro, just talk, just say something, you know what I mean? Really tasty. What the flip? Do you listen to any music? What's a music? I've never heard of that before. Yeah, Convexity, please explain what music is. Do you know what music is? Because I don't. Oh, I forgot that you're supposed to just leave when you're eating stuff, so and have people look at your chair. I forgot to do that. Deciding between a serious answer or a joke answer. Copies and pastes the Wikipedia article. Music is when someone or something wiggles the air in a way that's satisfying to your ears. I mean, that's basically it, isn't it? Thank you for the untrained reminder, by the way. It can be unsatisfying. That's true. That's true. Music is air wiggles that air wiggling in some kind of pattern. Yeah. Like, I would have just left it at music as air wiggles as well. But you could say that about a lot of things, like, Just general sound is air wiggles, like speech is air wiggles, but speech is not music, is it? Systematic air wiggles. Okay, food has been consumed. See, this is why, unironically, I hate, like, debating definitions of words, because you'll find with the frickin' English language, or just language in general, like, there will always be some kind of, like, exception to any definition you come up with. For like anything. I feel like language will language always describes things in like a general sense, but it can never describe anything completely accurately in a way that every single person will 100% agree with. So it's like really pointless to me. Ah. Okay, back to animation. Oh, I'm using the wrong, these are the wrong feet. Yeah, we can do a full 360 and bring this back to the whole debate of what is considered furry music. We will never find a definition that everybody agrees with. So there's literally not even a point in debating it. Hello, Chip. Hi, welcome in. How's it going? What are you doing today? Yeah, I can just like copy the leg from this one because I'm gonna swap it. I'm gonna flip it anyway. Furry music, air wiggles with fur patterns. It's an entire Wikipedia article for just attempting to define what music is. There's like the whole freaking like discussion of like what is art. Like, just don't even bother. It's wasting your time. If I'm just bored of stuff that lasts too long. Well, I'll do my best to alleviate the boredom just a little bit. We're not gonna continue the discussion of what is music though. I'm already tired of it. I'm sick of it. Disgraceful. We have to talk about something more useful, like what I think of Deltarune. I am like confusing myself though. You know what I should do to make this like way easier for myself? I should put this like here. And then I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna take the animation cells window. I'm gonna put it here. Excuse me. And then I can flip this. How do you flip it again? Like this. Now I can use it as a guide. Wow. What do you think of Hollow Knight? Never played it. But you just reminded me, I might grab it because it's on sale right now, and I did want to play it on stream someday. Thank you for the bits, Felix. Definition, arguments make me think of those Tumblr posts where people attempt to define a word but always use the wrong one. For example, what is gender? Gender is appliance you can make smoothies with. No, that's a blender. Gender is a male goose. No, that's a gander. Bro, I frickin' love that genre of post. It's like exactly my style of humor. Oh yeah, I can even use this as a guide to make sure that I keep my you know, the frickin' the arm length the same. Because that was something that was wrong with the old animation. Should be about this long. I mean, I think my sketch is actually pretty accurate. Spin. Key spin. Deltarune. Hollow Knight is very hard? Really? Bro. Need to remind myself to buy it while it's on Steam summer sale. Yeah, I hate the summer sale because so many games I want are on sale. But I really don't want to get in that habit of just buying games when they're on sale, and then I have them and then I never play them. I'm like, I've banned myself from buying new games until I finish playing the ones I've bought already. Because the thing is, they do summer sales every year. They even do like winter sales. There's always sales. So even if you miss this sale, it doesn't mean you're never gonna get a chance to get it on sale again. Hollow Knight fans when Solid Jester walks in. Ah. No poking. What have I done to deserve this? Just joined. How's it going? It is going. I'm definitely not remaking an animation that I spent like 4 hours on. Don't worry about it. Yeah, this is why I really like PC gaming though. You can get some freaking like crazy good deals on really good games. Beep 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 beep. Meanwhile, like, Nintendo is charging full price for a game that runs way better on PC anyway. I just have this issue that, like, because I work at my PC all day, I never really feel like Sorry, it feels like I have slime in my throat. Because I work at my PC all day, I never feel like continuing to sit at the PC to play PC games. But I keep thinking about it, and like, I don't know, I used to do that though. Like, I literally used to spend literally all day at my PC. As a teenager, mind you, but I still did it. Cause maybe I just need to like get into it again, you know? Like, not that I want to imply that sitting at your PC all day is a really good thing or anything like that. But I do think it's kind of contributed to me like spending less time with online friends. Like, I never feel like getting on the PC for a voice chat anymore, you know? Which is bothering me because I need to like actually interact with humans sometimes. People are scary. They're not. Don't believe that. Don't believe it. I'm talking to myself right now, by the way. But yeah, it's really frustrating. I guess it's an anxiety thing. That my brain is just kind of like, you know, you could do a voice chat with your friends that you haven't spoke to in months tonight. Or you could sit by yourself and play a video game. Or read a manga or something by yourself. You know, if it's by yourself, then you don't have to worry about anything that could go wrong, and you won't have any negative experience whatsoever. That's what my anxiety tells me. Yeah, I'm in this very interesting position of, I really like people. I really like having friends, I really like hanging out with friends, and I really like talking to people. But just like actually doing it is hard. Thank you for the bits. No offense, but your anxiety is stinky. It is. It is. It is very smelly. But that's why we're going back to therapy. That's why we actually do stuff. We actually do things about it. We notice something's wrong, we want to do something about it, and we actually take the steps to do something about it. And I can be proud of myself for making that step. Oh, I wanted him to look more towards the camera in this. Why does it feel like there's like slime in my nose? It's so gross. Saving up my Kato points to make you Anthru? What? How dare you? Disgraceful behavior. Oh, I don't think I retweeted my stream during the last break. Oopsie. Now how are people supposed to know that I'm still live? There we go. Why does my streaming software keep saying I'm offline? Don't scare me like that. Okay. Well, why was that kebab thing actually really tasty? The flip. Hi, hello, welcome in. What have you been doing today? It is 4 PM here. What have I done today? I finished off 2 commissions that I still had to do. And it was a little bit frustrating. Because I created this, like, your character here thing. And it's really cool. It's like a cute little, like, waving animation. The art is really nice. I really like how it came out. The shading and everything is really nice. But I didn't realize, like, for some reason I forgot about the whole, like, the GIF format can't handle that many colors. I kind of forgot about that, and I went ahead and added a bunch of gradients and stuff. Which looks really nice and all, but it is such a nightmare trying to get those GIFs to be small enough so that you can actually use them on, like, Discord and stuff. So if you're wondering why my waving emote YCH has been closed for a while, that's why. But I accidentally had them open and somebody claimed 2 slots. And I was like, oh, okay, sure, why not? I'll just finish these off and then I'll close it for good and revamp it. And I kind of forgot how much of a pain it was to actually, like, try to get the GIFs to be small enough whilst not looking like absolute trash. So that was a very frustrating start to my day. We tried easy GIF. I've never heard of that. WebP can be animated like a GIF, but you can't use it on Discord, can you? You can't upload a WebP as an animated GIF on Discord. I did recently find out that you can use GIFs as stickers now. It used to only be APNGs. So that's pretty nice. EasyGIF is a website and supports more colors? How is that possible that they can make a GIF format use more colors? What? It's a web app which has a lot of tools for editing GIFs, including compression algorithms. Well, that's interesting. I'll write that down and look into it for the future. But I wanna revamp the YCH anyway because I'm not, like, 100% happy with how it's animated anyway. There was something else I wanted to look up. I don't remember. Oh well. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm gonna, like, go on my private Discord server. Server settings. Emoji. File types. JPEG, PNG, GIF, WebP. What? You can use WebP for GIFs now? I mean, I do know that Twitch emotes still can't be WebPs, so I would still have to export it as a GIF anyway, but... Discord emotes support WebP now and nobody told me, bro. They added it 9 months ago. You know exactly when they added it. To be fair, I didn't notice either. Yeah, I only just happened to notice that you don't that stickers don't have to be APNGs anymore. Of course I noticed after I like spent so much time compressing and exporting the GIFs I made into APNGs. But yeah, pretty cool. People posted about it on the subreddit. I see. Yeah, I don't really use I don't use Reddit anymore for that kind of purpose. Wow. You're offline, you're just hallucinating the entire YouTube and Twitch chat. I've actually dreamed about streaming before, so this could be a dream right now. Wow. Why is it so hot? I am die. Reddit's slogan should be I read it on Reddit. No, it should be what time does the narwhal bacon? That was always really cool. And more people should say that in their day-to-day life. Just wake up. Yeah, why did I never think about that? Love being inside with AC. Yeah, AC is pretty cool. My old frickin' apartment building that was built in like the 70s could never. Had a Ratatouille moment when you dropped that one. I was fully prepared for literally nobody to get it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm so hyped for this video. You know, I've been thinking of like... I don't know how to word this. I want to make more videos. I want to make more videos and I want to post more often and
Aaron? Oh.
And Alex? Oh. Hello, how's it going, dude? Thanks so much for the frickin' dodo. What the flip? Welcome in, I hope you've been doing well. How's your day been? Didn't know you streamed? Well, now you do. I'm gonna blow your mind and tell you that I've been streaming for over 3 years now. What was I saying? Yeah, I want to make more videos. I want to post more often. I'm kind of thinking of just don't know, like I have some weird ideas. I have some weird ideas that don't necessarily have to be like ridiculously detailed in terms of animation. I don't know. Stretch, okay. Whew. Been going alright, how about you? Have you been doing well these days with all the random events happening? Yeah, in all honesty, I had a very rough month. I've had a very rough month. But things are getting better for me now. And yeah. Can always make more genre cuts if you ever want me to. I've been thinking about it. There's a lot of really really fun genres we could do. And I do really enjoy making the genre cuts. It's good. Hope things will go positive on your end. Thank you very much. Thanks for the unshrimp reminder, by the way. Oh, my lumbar pillow is misaligned. There we go. Not that I'm like sweating all over it or anything. What was I saying? I was about to say something interesting. I don't know. Anyway, what I've also thought about is I wonder what would happen if I would just like... See, I always have this problem when it comes to my main channel videos that I can't make them very quickly because I'm working on them by myself and they're usually pretty like detailed, I suppose. So I can't get to this point where I earn enough to like hire somebody to help me so I can make videos quicker. So I'm kind of like stuck at this point. But I've been kind of wondering what would happen if I would just like invest in an animator. Like take the L. Take the L, invest in an animator. And just like make a bunch of videos with them. Maybe like the higher frequency of uploads would give me like a more consistent like higher revenue stream, if that makes sense. Either that or I waste like, I don't know, several thousand euros. I don't know. Thanks for the bits, by the way, Felix. Lumbar pillow. You chop down a tree to make a pillow. I'm trying really hard to think of a joke that fits into that format you were talking about earlier. But I can't think of anything. More consistent uploads tends to do better on YouTube, right? I mean, like, if you think about it, if I upload twice a month instead of once a month, then I would earn like double, basically. If my math is correct, if I'm mathing correctly. No, that's lumber. Lumbar is the loud noise you hear during storms. Lumber. Thank you. But then I keep thinking, like, I don't know. Is this like, is it an... I've been like so hyper focused on my anxiety lately and like noticing it in every part of my life. So now I'm like, is it an anxiety thing that I don't want to, that I'm so hesitant to work with somebody on my videos? But every time I think about it, I'm just like, ah, no, it's like, you know, I've been working by myself for so long, you know, I barely even make storyboards and animatics. Like, how am I supposed to communicate to another person what I want to happen? The amount of time I would spend making my animatics and stuff detailed enough for somebody else to understand. I could just make the video myself, you know, that kind of thing is what I start thinking about when I think about the idea of hiring somebody else. But now I'm starting to wonder if those worries are actually valid, or if it's just my anxiety being like, you know, everything's easier by yourself, hehe. That's why maybe I should just do it, you know. Like, maybe I should just take some of my savings and hire somebody for like a month or two to help me make more videos. Try it out, and if it doesn't work, at least you tried. Yeah, exactly. It's just every time I think about, like, all of these worries keep coming into my head. Like, I just thought of another one. Like, imagine I actually hire somebody and it works out in the beginning and it's like really cool, and I like pay them every month to help me make videos, and we're both like vibing and chilling and stuff. And then suddenly, like, my YouTube channel like dies and I suddenly can't afford to pay them and they have to like search for other work. I would feel so like, technically it's not really like, it wouldn't be my fault in that situation, but I would feel so freaking bad about that. That would feel really like, I would feel like responsible. And I would feel a lot of pressure to have to like make sure I earn enough every month to pay my animator so they don't get screwed over and suddenly have to find a new job, you know what I mean? Left stream an hour ago and just got back. What did I miss? Oh, an hour? I don't know. Usually I'd say you didn't miss much, but we've had a lot of discussions today for some reason. Thank you for the on-shrimp reminder. Oh. Thanks for the bits, Felix. Have you considered using slave labor? No, but people keep, like, basically implying that I should. Every time I talk about the topic of like, oh, I'd really like to make more videos, but I don't really have time to do it, and I don't have budget to do it, etc, etc. I always get people being like, I'll do it for free. Just let me help. Just ask your viewers to help you. We'll all do it for free. And it's like, no. I'm not gonna support frickin' like taking free labor from what are mostly like teenagers. I do wish people, like, I get the sentiment, like, and it can be useful in terms of having projects that you've worked on that you can use for your portfolio and job applications and stuff. Like, I get it, but like, I'm not soliciting free labor from my viewers. That concept makes me deeply uncomfortable. But yeah, don't worry, Felix. I understood that you were just joking. I just used your joke as a reason to bring that up. Ah. Why would your YouTube die for no reason? Because YouTube is a very unpredictable platform. I already earn a lot less with it than I did, like, even only a year ago. And I have no idea why. Gonna make you cuter? Oh. Oh no. YouTube is stinky. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say it. YouTube is pretty stinky, yeah. Why is that meow so loud for me? I hope it wasn't too loud for you either. For you too, I mean. Speaking of... Okay, I don't know if I want to spoil it, but I thought of a really funny, like really stupid video idea this morning. Literally this morning as I was waking up, I thought of this really stupid video idea. You heard no meow. Strange. But yeah, that video idea, that's the kind of video that really doesn't have to be super ridiculously animated, and I don't think anybody would be mad if it wasn't either. I don't know, I think I kinda just need to, like, sit down. I need to sit down and take all of my video ideas and, like, pick out a bunch of them that aren't that much effort. Or aren't gonna take me, like, 10 years to make. And just make a bunch of them. Neighbors are screaming outside. That's always wonderful. Weird thing about YouTube is that you can work really hard on one video and barely get any views. Then you throw together a stupid meme video in half an hour and it blows up. That goes for any social media platform. Yeah. Absolutely. That's why it's, like, really important to find a balance of, like, do you feel artistically fulfilled whilst making this creation? But also, like, not that you're putting so much effort into it that it's taking you months and months and months, you know? I don't know. As long as you... If you wanna, like, grow, you do have to, like, consider that kind of thing. Thank you for the cheer, by the way, Lambert. Welcome in. How are you? How's your day been so far? What brings you here? You come here often? I like had that discussion with another creator recently. Like, sometimes you have this urge to make everything really, like, professional and high budget and stuff. But often people actually gravitate more towards stuff that feels like more amateur in a way. Like, I think about my favorite YouTubers or, like, creators in general, and I always am, like, drawn to them because they feel like a person, you know, they feel like a normal person like me. And you kind of get that disconnect if it's like cool and all that they got like crazy editors and stuff now, but it doesn't have the same vibe anymore, you know? Oh, there we go. It's cuteness time. I still don't know why I'm winking so often, I'm sorry. Video essay, skibbity toilet, yeah. It's... People like simple stuff, I don't know. That's why you should never like take it too seriously. When people say stuff like, oh, your animation looks so bad, it's like... You only animated it in 24 FPS? Not 60? Bro, there's not even any backgrounds, what is this? I don't know, I feel like I talk about that a lot in videos and streams. But yeah... That balance, it's that balance between like making content that you feel creatively fulfilled in making and you're like proud of and stuff, but making sure not to like take it too far and put a lot of work into something that isn't gonna make you feel better or your audience. Playing devil's advocate, Skibbity Toilet has gotten very high effort. Yeah, I mean... even like the original... even like the original is kind of like impressively animated, right? I don't know. It's been a while since I saw it. I don't think I've ever actually like sat through the entire original video. I've only seen like snippets of it. Skibbity Toilet is still going? What episode are we on? Bro, that it's probably gonna go on for forever, honestly, like... Until it doesn't make money anymore. I mean, I don't know, like... I would totally do the same, to be honest. What part of the animation are you working on right now? It's a little bit hard to explain. But basically, there's gonna be like a lot of different stuff happening in this video. So this is like the main animation, and there's gonna be like other little animations in the background and stuff. This is the like intermission song, isn't it? Forgot to take those out. Chippity Toilet. I hate that it works so well. I need this frame. Would you consider alternative platforms to YouTube if a better alternative were to come? I don't see why not, if it genuinely is a better alternative. Those are very non-existent though. I actually did join VidMe back when that was a thing. Does anyone remember VidMe? Don't feel bad if you don't. Thank you for the resub, by the way, Lambert. I appreciate it. Happy Pride. Happy hecking Pride. No, Pride month's almost over. What the flip? It's okay, Wrath Month is fun too. The Dawn Cat skip? It was just the intermission though, wasn't it? Did I mix it up with a different track? How's the game coming along? It is very cool. I don't think this counts as a spoiler. There's a lot of mini games in it. And some of the ones that were just added are really cool. Thank you for the unshrimp reminder. Guess that one is sorta intermission-ish. I might have mixed it up with a different one, I'm sorry. Excited to play it when it comes out. Same. It's like, I don't know, I keep doing callbacks to stuff we talked about earlier, but this is what I mean with like working on one project for so many months, even years, like with the game. Like, I don't know how Zamp does it, like... Like, how do you not go crazy looking at that Chip's stupid little face all day, every day? Beep 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 beep. Okay. Okay. So we got. This is like the beginning, and then it's like this, and it's like a little mop. And then he's gonna go back. He's gonna go... Wait. He's gonna go back to this one. And then he's gonna go back to this one. And he's also gonna do a little boop. Yeah, that's definitely what it's called. Skibbity. I hope it was worth it to redo all of this. Should be. Oh, I don't need the sketch anymore. Be gone. Yeah, that's easier to look at. Yeah, and then I can use this as a guide actually, and then be like, what? Although I don't know if that would look too unnatural if it's like too similar to the previous frame. I don't know, that's why we do a little testies. We do a little test to see if it's what I had in mind or not. still the part of you that cringes. I agree. Life becomes so much easier when you stop every time you're like cringing at something, you stop and you're like, is this hurting anybody? It's usually no. And then you go about your day. Your thoughts on badges? I love badges, bro. I mean, badges are a pretty big, like, part of British wildlife, actually. They come into my nan's garden pretty often. They're so cute. I love them. Random question, I have an art style that resembles Tom and Jerry and Ed, Edd n Eddy. Would you consider that a good thing because it's unique or not? See, the thing, I don't want to like be really pretentious or anything, but art is subjective, so I feel like I can't be the one to decide if that's if it's good or not, you know what I mean? Like, it sounds cool just from my personal tastes, as somebody who grew up with both of those shows. It sounds cool, and I feel like I don't see that kind of style very often nowadays. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like how unique your style is or not doesn't necessarily translate to like goodness. Squish. Don't know what other answer I was expecting, sorry. You're fine. Oh. More cuteness, okay. I see how it is. You're staying adorable. Okay. Why is this so hot though? I forgot to get an ice pack when I took my last break. So now I'm crying. Do you really think this looks like anime? I don't know if I agree with that, to be honest. It's boiling. Yeah, almost everyone I know all over the world right now is like suffering from the heat. Except for like Australia and New Zealand. They're just like chilling over there. Stream's almost over, so you can lay in a pile of ice in the bathtub. As much as I would love to do that, I don't actually have a bathtub. I have a shower only. My bathroom is like... How big is it actually? It's very small. You can't even like... I mean, you could like... Okay, the bathroom's like... It's like this. The toilet is here. The shower is here. There's a washing machine here. There's a sink here. And the radiator's here. That's what my bathroom looks like. This is the toilet. You go there and you do poop. And then you wash your hands. Lay in the shower, don't let physics hold you back. I guess I could lie there. It would be kind of uncomfortable. So I could lie like with my head against the wall, and then my legs are just like that. But there's not much like space. There's like nowhere for the water to fill up though, so don't know if that would work. Let's go Australia. Australia mentioned. Quite an entertaining mental picture. Yeah, I like it's kind of weird. Growing up I had the opposite. I had a bath, but I didn't have a shower. So whenever I wanted to clean myself, I would only be able to take a bath. So I think because of that, I don't really mind not having a bath. Meanwhile, my partner is very upset about not having a bath. Because they love to bathe. Personally, I don't mind living without it. The eye blinks being offset like a lizard. Yeah, like, I don't know, because on my other models, this is the only model I have that wasn't rigged by me. This was made by Sakukiri, very, very talented artist, by the way. So usually on my models, I don't have it set up that the eye tracking is separate between each eye. So when I blink with one eye, it blinks both eyes. That's how I set it up, just to avoid, you know, lizard blinks. It means I can't wink on my other models, but I don't know, personally I don't mind the trade-off. So I could set it up like that with this one. I don't know though. I think it's kind of funny. So I don't know. I don't know if I want to if I want to turn it off or not. Do you not have a shower head? Nope. Literally just a bath. I don't know why. We did get a shower eventually, but that was when I was like 14 already, maybe 15. So like a solid, like, I think we moved into that house when I was like 4, a little bit younger than that. Like a solid 10 years of no shower. Like, I don't know why. I don't know why either. Maybe we didn't have enough money. Changing back to being adorable? No, don't do that because I'm about to end stream and you're gonna waste your points. No shower, absolute stinker. Hello? It's not. I took baths instead. It's not that I didn't clean myself. But yeah, thank you very much for oh, no ad please. Thank you very much for sticking around today. It's been really fun. We had some really fun conversations today. And yeah. I don't know. I don't have anything else to say to you. Be gone. Go away. I'll see you on Wednesday. We're gonna continue one shot. We're gonna continue 2 shot. But yeah, thank you very much for sticking around today. It was really fun, and I hope you have an excellent rest of your week. Ah.